There was a study done with the elderly when they were on their deathbed. They asked them, what's your number one regret? And the most common answer was that they didn't take more chances. And the fact that that focus is at the end of your life, what if we actually designed our life to take more courage so that those regrets aren't there at the end? I'm Dr. Steve, and we're going to cover 3 ways that you can actually take more courage and implement that and infuse that into your everyday life. So oftentimes we get boxed. Let's face it, we're in a culture where we get kind of boxed in. And we get boxed into safety, where we feel comfortable, we'll feel safe with our everyday life. And that comfort can keep us back from pushing to that next level. And from that closed off box that we have, and that next little step, it does require a mode of courage in that moment. And so how do we access that? The shoulds, the shouldn'ts, people talk about what we should be doing and what we shouldn't be doing. And I remember when I was in school one time and I was, for some reason, I was making the sounds of a woman giving labor. And I remember a nun actually that was teaching us, she came and grabbed me and brought me to the principal's office. And in that moment, it was a real silencing of my voice. I pushed myself beyond that comfort range, at least beyond her comfort range, and I was scolded for it. So understand that, throughout our upbringing, we've definitely been ridiculed or scolded for stepping outside that comfort zone and that comfort box at times. So these are 3 ways that we can access more courage. Number 1 is by actually standing tall. Research shows that if you actually stand in a position of courage for anywhere between 2 to 5 minutes, you actually start to create the hormone changes that are required for you to take a courageous action. The second is the overwhelmed mind actually loses courage. And the design in the second step is to be able to take any overwhelming or big projects and break them down into bite-sized chunks. The overwhelmed mind will not want to take action, but a mind that feels clear and focused and more precise will have more than enough courage to be able to move forward and to take action. And the third step is knowing that you already possess it. You actually don't lack courage, you lack the expression of courage. So you have it inside of you. And what I would encourage in this third step is for you to go back and find maybe 5 or 10 or 15 examples of the time where you effortlessly took courage, and you'll notice a theme amongst when you're most courageous and when you tend to withhold your courage. So those 3 steps. 1, get in your body and stand nice and tall. And you do that for a short period of time to start to infuse the neurology and the biochemistry in your body to access that emotion. The second step is, if you're overwhelmed and you're procrastinating and you think you're needing to access courage, break it down into smaller bite-sized chunks. And the third is knowing that you already possess it. Show yourself in your past where you've actually taken courage and where you've used it and where you've expressed it before. And you're sure to remember and say, oh my God, yes, I do have courage. And this is when I seem to access it, and this is when I seem to play timid and shy. If you can only do one, I want you to maybe mention below which one you're going to take charge of first. Maybe you're going to need to organize your day a little bit more, or maybe you've been slouching and you need to step up taller. So just write below which ones you're going to do, and look forward to hearing from you. I'm Dr. Steve, and we have plenty more information over at stephenfonso.com. Look forward to seeing you there.